Good day, students. This is example 2 of week 8. In this example, we will be making a vase. So we will mainly make use of the through curves function to make the vase. This example doesn't have a drawing, so if you want to make it, you can just follow along as I make the vase. So first I'm going to start with a sketch just on the top plane. So I'm just going to draw a kind of a little flower sort of. Yeah, you'll see now. So I'm going to start with an arc. I'm just going to insert the arc like this, and I'm going to insert another arc like that. Then I'm going to insert just a few dimensions. So I'm first going to insert this distance here, so it should be 100. Then this this diameter here, so I want it to be 90, but yeah, 90 diameter, so that's correct. And then this one, the little one here, should be 16, but I want it to be a diameter, so I'm just going to change it here to diameter. Okay, I'm just going to just adjust it a little bit, and then I'm going to take this center point here and the sketch origin this point, and I'm going to align them. Then, okay, so there are still auto dimensions, but I'm going to fix them after I have mirrored this little part here. So I'm just going to select the curve. I'm going to specify my point to be the center, and I want there to be 6 little parts here. And yeah, so I'm just going to apply it. It looks a little weird because everything isn't constrained yet, but I'm going to fix that now. So you can actually, after you patterned a piece, you can connect the different parts of the pattern, and it will not do anything weird. It will remove all of the constraints, or I mean fix the constraints that it is fully constrained. So I'm just going to move this a little bit so it won't freak out when I want to make these two tangent, like that. So that is good then. Okay, I just forgot when I made this one from radial to diameter, I actually want it to be 16 or 32. So yeah, the sketch is in full constraint, so I'm going to finish it. Now I'm going to add a datum plane. So I'm going to put it in at a distance from the bottom plane. So I'm going to make it I think for 50 millimeters from the bottom, and then I'm going to sketch on this plane. So now I want to make a similar flower like this one, but I want to make it at an angle and a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to draw it similar to how I drew the other one. So I'm just going to add the curve, and then I'm going to add another curve. I'm going to put in their dimensions. So I want this arc here to be 36 in diameter, and the little one I want to be 6.4, and this one should be in a radius, not a diameter. Then I'm going to add a little line here between the center point and the sketch origin, and I'm going to make it a reference line, and then I'm going to put the angle in between the reference line and the y-axis, and I'm going to make it 45 degrees. Now I'm going to pattern this part again, or before doing that, just another dimension. So the distance between the center point and the sketch origin. So I wanted to follow the line here, and I want it to be 40. Okay, So now I'm going to pattern this all these curves. Once again, I'm going to select the center point. It should be 6 and 60, and I'm just going to say apply. Okay, so it looks a little weird, so I'm just going to drag it so that it's more in place of where it should be. And then I'm going to say these 2 points should touch, and this curve should be tangent. Okay, so now this sketch is also fully constrained, and I'm just going to say finish. So now that the 2 sketches are drawn, I'm going to use the through curves function. So I'm going to select this this curve, bottom curve here at this point here, and then I'm going to add a new section, and I'm going to select the top curve. Okay, so it created this kind of twisted shape here, but sometimes when you select one of them at a weird position, it looks very weird. So let me just demonstrate. If, for example, I selected the top one at let us say this side here, then it makes this very weird shape that looks weird. So and it also says output is self-intersecting, so that's not very good. So if you selected it like this, just maybe reselect it at another point. So I'm just going to delete this section, and I'm going to add a new section, and this time select it how I selected it the first time. So I'm going to select it here, and now it looks better. Okay, so this is just sort of trial and error to when you're making your own part like this, to know where to select it. But then I'm also going to, here at the bottom at output surface options, I'm going to select normal to end sections. So it curved it so that the faces here are normal to the bottom and normal to the top, and it looks nice. Yeah. So I'm going to just say okay, and now I'm going to just quickly hide the sketches and the datum plane. And just one last thing that I'm going to do is, so I said it is a vase that we're going to make, so obviously it should be hollow on the inside. So for that I'm going to use the shell option, and then when I select the top face, it will hollow out the object, and also remove, if I can remove the top part so that it's open on the top. And yes, I just want the thickness to be 5, and yeah, that's all fine, so I can just say apply. So that was this example, just a simple vase. So and also the code word for this video is vase. So yeah, I hope you also can follow along on this video, and also do this example, and good luck with the rest of the examples and homework.